How's it going, guys, and welcome to a new progress video. So I'm just gonna do a bit of talk over, I believe, for most of this video, just because I did a whole bunch of stuff, and obviously there is a lot to talk about once you do get Elf City access. As you guys know, in the last video I did get access to Elf City, and first things first is I must obviously get 77 agility, because that is when agility starts at Elf City for the Heffen course. The way this course is actually scaled, which I didn't really know until obviously I started doing it on my Iron Man, is every 5 levels basically is when you get more XP drop for each individual part of the course, and obviously the ending course where you get like the 1k XP drop. I think in this video it's like a 800 XP drop, but obviously I do this with the voice of Heffen as well whenever it's Heffen voice, which is the only time you should actually ever do agility on an Ironman is when it's Heffen. Reason being is because if a lot of you guys did not know this, you do obviously get prayer XP as well. And it doesn't seem like it's much, but it does add up over time. I believe it's about 1/3 of the ratio to agility. So if you get 1 million agility, you're going to get 333k prayer experience, which is freaking huge. So if you plan on doing this for 99 agility, you will get like 4 million experience in prayer for free, a little bit more than 4 million, which is a lot of XP. Obviously, it's going to take you 2 or 3 months probably, maybe even longer if you don't play that much, because you only do it during the Heffen voice. I thought it was awesome once I got LCD access, but then I noticed that it came along with a whole bunch of more dailies than I would like to do. And yeah, as far as dailies go, I am going to be working towards getting my hunter levels so I can start doing the Grenwall spike hunting, whatever it's called. I guess just Grenwall hunting. I would stress out as much as I can to a lot of Ironman, especially main accounts, even just because it's still the best method for hunter. And I kind of like the way it is, just because you do a little bit of big chin every day, and then maybe at the end of the week or so, or every day as well, you can just go and train hunter. And I believe it's like it comes out to about 450k hunter experience in an hour on average, if you include the time of you doing big chin. Though of course that is with level 99 hunter. Obviously at level 77, whenever you should probably start, it's going to be like 130k, 150k experience an hour, because you're going to fail a lot. As well as I don't have the hunting aura, which is probably one of the best ones to get, at least for an Ironman, as well as jacket trades. Those should be the priorities. Jacket trades, probably penance and vampirism are very helpful, especially for an Ironman, because you don't always have soul split right away, obviously. So vampirism helps you with that, and penance helps you with basically you don't need prayer potions for at least an hour, depending on what you're doing. So if you're doing Queen Black Dragon, you shouldn't need any prayer potions for an entire hour at Queen Black Dragon, which is pretty sweet. And yes, as you see, this did unlock harps, which is probably one of the best. Well, it's not. I guess it technically is the best method for an Ironman. Mostly just because for me it's AFK and I can do other things on my other accounts whenever this happens. I normally do harps whenever it's like warbands. I still do warbands on my accounts, so I just AFK this while I do it. And yes, this actually does give you some construction experience as well. It doesn't give you much at all. It gives you, I don't know what the ratio is construction to crafting, but it's very small. In fact, I just looked up to see top ranked crafting, or the highest crafting experience an Iron Man gained this month. It's 27 million, and he's gained 2.7 million construction. So I guess it's 1 to 10 ratio. So 200 million crafting at harps equals 20 million construction you would get for free, which is, I guess, pretty cool. I mean, that's a pretty big plus side. And of course, this did also unlock the, I think the clay bracelets was actually already able to use it, but I do not use my, what do you call it? The sapphire bracelet, and then you enchant it. I believe it comes a clay bracelet or something like that. And yeah, lets you mine 2 soft clays at once. And I guess in Elf City you actually mine soft clay. You don't just mine clay and then you have to like put water onto it or whatever. But you actually get the soft clay, which saves a little bit of time. Even though there is a well over there, but I know what it's there for, I guess, if you mine soft clay no matter what. But yeah, I'll probably be making a lot of infernal urns here and things like that. And I guess if I get like a crafting daily, it's probably worth making the urns and probably even extending it, because it's like 140k crafting, which is like 2 hours of crafting. So as long as it doesn't take you 2 hours to make the urns, it's worth doing daily crafting and extending it as well. And of course, take advantage of the voices in this place as well, because right now it's Armlord, and I just did some summoning, got myself some summoning levels. 20% bonus, you may as well get that whenever you can. I don't think I'll be doing that if I am going to be making pack yaks in the future, just because it's probably better just to go to the Towerly method to do pack yaks. But as far as maybe doing my blue charms or something like that, I might just do that at the Armlord place with the 20% bonus. And of course, one of my first goals was to get myself a dragon pickaxe upgrade into crystal, and as well as the dragon hatchet into crystal. I didn't really feel like AFK and crafting at all, but I kind of made myself do it just because I want to get those out of the way just because they are efficient to have no matter what. I believe it's a 15% increase in basically experience per hour for whenever you upgrade it from Dragon to Crystal. So for all you that don't have Dragon yet on your Ironmans, it's like a 30% increase if you go from Dragon to or from Rune to Crystal. And the next goal I wanted to still work on is getting the mining level to do mining and superheating at the concentrated coal ores. As well as getting 77, I could go mine some coal, but I believe the experience for coal concentrated is like 25k an hour, so it's absolute shit. I'll probably just stick to doing granite mining for now just because it's better. And yes, I do some of my alking. I just said do. I do my alking during this time, just because there's not much else I can do for it. I did do a little bit of alking while doing agility, and that wasn't too bad, but it's only like 4 alks every course or something like that, without it really interrupting your agility experience too much at all. But yeah, I just kind of made my battle staffs and alked them just because I wasn't really low on cash, but I just wanted to get as much cash as I could because this does mean that I can now start buying prayer experience basically at Elf City. I believe it's like, I think it's 110k for about 11.7k experience, so it's roughly 10 GP and XP. Which is obviously not too bad anyways. I mean, I think in the future it's probably how I'll be trading my prayer no matter what. I think if I were to camp Frost Dragons, I believe someone said it's like 120k prayer experience per hour. And I think that's if you bank the Frost ones with their Pack Yak or something like that. So maybe in the future, once I do have Pack Yak, then sure, I guess I could do some Frost Dragons. As well as once I actually get the freaking dungeoning level for that. But yeah, until then, I'll probably just stick to the crystal cleansing crap, whatever. Alright, and here's me, I guess, doing some agility actually with the alking stuff like that. I kind of forgot I recorded this. But yeah, once again, during the Heffin voice, because that's the only time we should do it. And eventually you should get 99 agility within... You should get it before you max, technically, if you play quite a bit, I guess. Even if you don't, you should probably get it a lot before then you max. But yes, if you're going for maxcape, as long as you do agility whenever it's Heffin, you should have 99 agility way before you're done maxing your Iron Man account. So this will work perfectly for me. I should get the 4.4 million or so prayer experience for free from doing this. Over time, it will just add up. But as far as Iron Man goes for me, I've been enjoying it a lot. I'm hoping to make a little bit of a longer video for the next time, but this is just kind of what I'm doing right now for when I first entered Elf City, basically. Just getting used to all the new things I now have to start doing as my dailies, which is unfortunate, but it will pay off in the long run, I guess. The dailies always pay off in the long run, unless you can buy the goddamn experience, then it's like, fuck it. Oh, and last but not least, you can also buy pineapples and maples from Kree's clan, whatever it is. From that big thing, it looks like a warband thing, like quirk. You can buy like 3 maples and 3 pineapples every few hours. I'm not too sure how long it takes them to restock, but maples unfortunately cost 50k each, so it's sort of expensive. I mean, they only give like 3.5k farming, I believe, each, so it's like 12, 13 GP and XP. And pineapples are freakishly cheap to 20k for like 4.5k farming experience, so definitely buying the pineapples every day. Eventually I might not buy the maples anymore just because it gets kind of expensive. I'd rather gain prayer XP than farming XP, I guess, if you look at it like that. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and next video should be more and more in progress. We're going to continue going until we max this bitch out. And then 200 mil after that.